MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Ryan Yarbrough will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
It's coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Got to bring up that Bridgman.
The first baseman is
That is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
It's in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bridgman. Tired, and there's 1 away. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And that brings in the left-hander hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. So take a look at ball 1. Mounts it to the left side. Sneaked up. Throw on the first to left. Scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Swing and left the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To first base and caught there to end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And now here is Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Now pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Lined up and the 0-2 pitch. What is it?
You just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if you guys could get this guy to go pitching right here and drops a little off.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is revealed.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring battle. The home team comes up now. They've got something going on here. Put that leadoff batter on base. Let's go. He's asking for the pitch. Come hard to work the fly. If not, oh, I forgot. Leadoff on field.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Step swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around and
That is
according to the
good.
umpire.
So left field.
Really tough to
Brandon.
big, strong guys because once they're really swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down. That appears to be the case there.
Set, here it comes. Take a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the run out double. Not really much to put on the board.
The first baseman, Good.
Goes down, gets it, pulls it into the corner.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, some sometimes the hitter just wins. Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. It's a run score.
That wasn't a standard sacrifice.
That is good.
Pretty low at
The
heart,
right
so
field.
it wasn't a given that it was that. But they did. And they had a number to play.
Next up, Manuel Margot. A great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. As the first pitch is a bit high, it's ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push your throttle right here. You've had a couple of hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if you can gap something.
2-0 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Jordan Alvarez.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosarena is underneath this one. One gone.
That is good. The first base.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll lead this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is seven.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Base is empty, 2 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Favorable ball in there for a strike. 2-1. Strike two, swinging. Very one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. And that will bring up Joey Wendell.
And moving up for the Rays, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch now from Greinke. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes.
That's why this guy is great. One ball. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff and pinpoint control to all four blocks.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard to third. Woodman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
That is 7.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Too often looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Good shot to the
Your lips right there, Dan.
Kiermaier.
Right where it
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Takes strike 2.
surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by though as a hitter.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt here, and takes it to a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Locked up. Gurriel waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Looks on his way now to Zunino. Pitch.
Whoa, that's down. 1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
1-1. Up. Gurriel has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Got it. Throw to first in time. The leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
No one on with 1 down. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Now here's the first offering.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he lays off with 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Peeled down at first and no swing. It's ball 2. Up, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve. coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes right by him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down so long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season.
The third baseman.
Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-wall skills. He knew he was going to get hot at it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
No problem.
Now the 2-0 home. It's in there for strike one.
Don't know for sure. I think the most executive thing his teammate on first is going to run the move.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
And
Austin
leading up
Meadows.
for the Rays,
He'll lead it off against
the
Zach Greinke
designated
to
hitter,
open up the inning.
Austin Meadows.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Meadows, a 25-year-old, is in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often. This might be a good play for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Through for another base hit.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Standing in now, Brandon Wow. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Pops this one up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a living.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying
Now
to do.
batting, first baseman, He-Man Moore.
Right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, G-Man Choi. First pitch misses to win it ball 1. He got a sac fly early.
Thankful the batter was sitting on something else. That pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount.
Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. 1-2, here it comes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Meadows over at second. Arozarena is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field. As he just crossed at the plate in time.
The right fielder,
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way up to the mound to play a quick visit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. the stretch.
With one out and runners on the corner, some managers like to hit run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 2-0 on the way.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming on to lose. He is going to throw something over the heart of the show.
In there,
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make it competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're only in the third inning. His pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swung on, missed. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. So now to the plate, Michael Brantley will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Swing and a miss at the changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosarena lanes to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we wouldn't have expected either of these guys to really light up the gun, and they haven't so far. 89 and 90 miles an hour for their top fastballs. It's Carlos Correa now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first down.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. Hit out to second. Into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter,
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. So take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Alvarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. It doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Here's the one thing about him. So, trying to hit a ground ball for a double play.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Goes the other way as this is line to left.
Rosarena
Is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. No bucket for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Astros lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up for
Ready
the
to
Rays,
go for the last half
the
of the inning.
shortstop,
And up next will be Willie Adames. And now the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold that pitch. Change up fooling for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt,
The
that's
batter,
the advantage of
the
getting
center
ahead in the count.
fielder,
You can really force hitters to expand their zone.
Kiermaier.
And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll wait out a breaking pitcher that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make
Now
a
batting, catcher.
It's not a great angle and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for Tampa Bay so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's bad.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bouncer to the left side. The first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. One on its way.
I think the big reason he's been so effective in this one is he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Margot is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 3.
So now here is Miles Strong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Strong swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now to bat, Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the score is the runner from first. Now a 3-2 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick the teammates up when you're given a chance. He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Adames picks it up, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 2.
Striding in is Alex Bregman. Base knocked to the outfield to score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
Action the Rays pair now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up in front. 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Maldonado stands at second with 2 gone.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good 2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit out towards second, reined in. Go to first with time to spare. Salvage the team. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Rays 3 and the Astros 2. Back to the top of the order now.
Leading off for the
Austin
Rays,
Meadows will be the next
the
to bat.
designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Hey.
Passive action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander up on the floor. Wind up and the 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
They have it played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Altuve has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
So next bat will be Brandon Lowe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
That's ball
And the fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and big fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Another full count pitch home. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brantley. Ball goes in, way down.
Here's Randy Arozarena. This is hit high and deep out to left. And up is Brantley. Solo shot here to left. And the Rays stick to a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can get the ball in the ballpark.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. He's going to make a change here. That's going to be also after Zach Greinke. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one
Your
turns
attention,
around.
please.
Ryan Stanton,
Now pitching for the
6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the
Number
bullpen to do the
45.
pitching.
Ryan Stanton. Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Shore.
At the plate now, G-Man Choi. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. And he misses again, ball 3. And 1, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and Tampa's taken a 4-2 lead. Ryan Sheriff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
The left fielder, the 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place. I'd rather give you 6 inches off east west than to have you fall on high fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to right field. Margot's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former number 1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there on the inside left above the swing.
Yeah, that looked like an auto tape right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 on its way. This is scooted up the first baseline. And this will get taken in first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Jordan
Driving forward now is the DH, Jordan Alvarez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now here's the first offering. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's laid off for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying runner on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. We're in the 6th inning now with a 4-2 ball game. Corner and slicing foul. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The first baseman, number 10,
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. The slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That was a great act right there. Timing was on point. But sometimes you have bad bat barrel.
There's a base hit on the line. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 30, Tampa.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. This is a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Adames makes the catch to end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Rays 4 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring up the
Leading off
versatile
for the
center
Rays,
fielder Manuel Margot.
the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
Ready. Here's the first pitch. So take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk is certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Up next, Joey Wendell flew out last time up. First offering. Late square, and this is popped up.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next to the Rays, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got let go of the ball. We'll see if he tries to cheat to something this way.
Now the first pitch. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the line game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has
Two-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
that throw wasn't on the money for catch that, but he did have a lot of good arm.
4-3 on score here as we play inning number 6. Grounded weakly toward third. Bregman gloves it. Out of the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays held in check here, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be a speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
High in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Boston still leading off the inning.
The catcher,
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. First pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's full now, 3-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve. Deep grounder down the first baseline. On a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Inside corner, called a strike 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Trying to get him fishing there, but it won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start.
Just that's strike 3 to Peterson. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're still trailing here, 4-3. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier.
And leading up for the Rays,
Effort for him to
the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the AB now. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball. I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he will look at the first pitch fastball for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. Fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Austin Meadows. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball high to 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you can get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else in this.
Popped him up. Bregman rolls over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next to the wing, Brendan Lau. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes through. Let's see how this one goes.
Here's the 0-2. And fouls this one off. Kiermaier is second. Zunino first. 1 gone. In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Three-run home run down the line in right as it is now 7-3.
Some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
right
for
there.
Houston, number 38.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now, Randy Rosarena. Low, ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
Talk about having a day here.
Now
Gets his fourth knock in the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. There is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. That's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
One
Swing
ball,
and a miss on the
2
sinker,
strikes.
and it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch.
No, that's low.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's all 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 3.
Your attention, please.
Has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Chad. Whoa. The third baseman, the 2. Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Devo, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, T-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have rotation. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is a cold strike at Letters. Got ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Swing by Bregman, and the ball hit well to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The left fielder, number 23,
Sometimes when the reliever is in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. The first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Slap hard the opposite way. That's in the base hit. And they'll get over the over. It's first and third now with nobody out.
the batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So here's the Astros cleanup here. Carlos Correa in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said many times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball into the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. One on the slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now, again, he sends it out of play.
pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away. Brett on second. Alvarez is over at first with one away. Runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. Nick Anderson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 70, Nick Anderson.
Kyle Tucker will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and two out in the inning. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the strike.
Oh, one strike.
Around the eyes, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball to play. Minimize the damage here.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, that's the first one of the day. If he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Dismisses, so that will fill the count of 3-2.
You can certainly tell that that's a quick one to frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. You've got to find a way to stay composed and execute the play.
Payoff pitch home. Misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there to walk the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. Bad news, the single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. Maybe he should have just shot.
Fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And stepping in,
Leading off for the
third
Rays,
trip to the plate for him here
the right
tonight.
fielder,
0 for 2 at this point.
Marco.
First delivery to him.
You go to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. behind on the swing that time,
You got
and
two
it's
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
Could have been 3-1.
2-2.
Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty pitch.
Swing and a soft liner, and 1 ball.
Now batting.
I
Third
think if you
baseman.
look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next, it'll be Joey Wendell. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 2. Now here's the first offering.
Hey,
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Ridley is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the next to bat will be Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard to short. Runs have come down now as the inning is over. In order to go Rays. They hold a 7-4 lead. Peter
Your attention,
Fairbanks
please.
takes the ball now
Now
in inning
pitching
number
for the
9,
Rays.
looking to close the door.
Number 29, Peter.
Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
They look like they're up against it here. Now on the road, trying to come back against the Bears.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a full strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball to strike zone.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. No offer on that. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if it goes back all the way there on the mound. This is a cowboy fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Next to dig in, Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The third baseman,
I thought it might for a foul.
Alex
He manages to
Redmond.
squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. right fielder got you down, it was easy to get the second.
To the plate now, Alex Bregman. First pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Altuve, runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Kumar. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Stepping up is Michael Brantley. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first offering. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Got it. And the first will be on time. Andy Ray taking their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. It took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get it done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rays win the opener here in the division series. Ryan Yarbrough earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.